insult,
retort,
counter-retort,
question of sexual preference,
suggestion you shut the heck up,
notation that you create a vacuum,
riposte,
add-on riposte,
counter-riposte,
counter repost,
nonsensical statement involving plankton,
response to random statement and threat to ban opposing sides,
words of praise for fish food,
acknowledgement and acceptance of terms.
Indeed. Hey, you know what sucks?
Vacuums,
You know what sucks in a metaphorical sense?
black holes,
Hey, you know what just isn't cool?
larva,
You just are not cool.
I put the laughter back in manslaughter.
You are as useful as a one-legged man in an arse-kicking contest.
Without me, it's just also.
The problem with you is stupidity. I'm going to go to your house and take the warning labels off everything so the problem will sort itself out.
You can't go to my house. I got kicked out of my neighborhood.
Why?
Well, I was having a bonfire in my backyard the other day, and I was making s'mores, when suddenly I heard sirens, and saw a fire truck turn into the street in front of me. So I went running to see what was up, and sure enough my neighbor's house was on fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, so when I got there, my neighbor's wife was crying into his arms, and I was kind of just standing there. Then she saw me, and gave me the dirtiest look ever. Turns out when I got there, I was still holding the stick with a marshmallow on top of it, watching the fire.
Talk about bad timing.
Yeah, life's just full of upsets. Like today at church, the bishop came for a visit. He was a frickin' imposter. Never once did he move diagonally.
There's a lot of those nowadays. If we sent all the imposters and criminals to some empty continent to rot away, and then showed up like 50 years later, what do you think they would say?
Something along the lines of, "Good day, mate."
As long as they don't intermarry, I'll be fine with it.
Why is that?
I hate weddings. All of the grandmas there would always poke me and say, "You're next." They stopped when I started saying the same thing to them at funerals.
If they say that again, send them to the empty continent with the imposters and criminals.
Boy, I would be down with that. You know who else I would send? This guy I heard about that broke into the lion's den at a zoo.
What happened?
He got mauled. People were talking about how there should have been better defenses set up to keep people out of the animal cages. I suggested some kind of deterrent, you know, like putting some sort of fierce animal inside the cage, which would attack anyone who climbed in.
That is a bold idea. Kind of like what my old high school math teacher used to do.
He would set a lion inside the classroom to scare away students that should not be there.
No, even worse. He would staple Burger King applications onto failed tests.
Were you one of those students?
No, he never did that to me. I got an application for unemployment instead. It's been 13 years.
But you left high school 25 years ago.
It's been 13 very, very long years.